There are so many aspects about this presidential campaign that astound me and anger me. There's sexism, ageism, misogyny, malicious memes. There's really disgusting comment sections underneath any article that you see online. The whole thing is going to be fodder for historians for ages. I can see it into the future. They're going to be wondering what in the hell happened to us in 2016. I'm really irritated with the false equivalence between like an amazingly talented, experienced, well-prepared former Secretary of State and a know-nothing, intellectually lazy braggart. Somehow people think that this is some kind of even contest. It's not even close. It's just amazing. But all of this didn't, I mean, it's annoying me, but it's not getting me. But what did get me is those comments by Donald Trump that were revealed on the tape, where he describes how he likes to approach women and do with them what he will. I started to seethe, and it kept seething, and that's why I'm doing this. As many females have, I've experienced many ugly, creepy, embarrassing, humiliating, sexually charged, unwanted advances. I've dealt with them with varying degrees of success. Some I've tucked under the heading of, well, it could have been worse. Or let's just get out of here, get away from this as far as possible. Others, they've kind of lingered. They're still in my body. Even though it's been years, there are ones that if the memory surfaces, I get the most awful, creepy sensation in my body. It's in my body. Donald's comments brought many of these memories back up. Maybe people don't realize how commonplace this is. I wanted to share something. So as I started thinking, I was going, oh, but which one? Because there's so many to pick from. It could be that bartender in a bar in Sausalito that when I lived on the boats, the sailing community would hang out at it. And this one bartender, he tried to land a big, fat, sloppy kiss right on my lips, which I was not interested in. I veered away from him. From that moment on, he declared that I was a lesbian, which in his mind, of course, was some kind of hugely derogatory slur. And then anyone who would listen, he would tell them there's something seriously wrong with Maggie. There's something seriously wrong. Right. Nothing to do with the fact that his trespass into my personal space was completely out of line. No. It must have been something was mixed up with my sexuality. Or maybe it was the time I was working in a fast food restaurant and making soft cones. And there's a guy comes up to the counter, orders one, and he says he wants me to make that soft ice cream cone look just like one of my tits. This thing, I wanted to shove that into his face, but I'm on the other side of the counter. I'm at work. That one. Maybe the countless cat calls when I used to run for exercise, and you'd hear the window would roll down. A couple guys, hey, nice butt, or lift those legs higher, sweetie, or hey, smile. Okay, countless. Oh, or maybe it's the one when I was taking myself out for a special a day, going to see some opera at the Curran Theater in San Francisco. So I went to get a beer at the St. Francis. I was going to look out the window, sip the beer, do some serious people staring. And it's a bar. It's very large. Between the window and the bar, there's quite a few feet, maybe 25 feet. But there's an older man at the bar. And he's making noise. He's talking, shouting, actually. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, he's shouting at me. He wants to have sex with me. Why am I not answering? Why am I not being nice to him? Hey, what kind of a bitch am I? Okay, this goes on and on. I don't get to enjoy my beer. The bartender doesn't say a thing to him. The two waitresses moving to don't say a thing to him. Don't say a thing. So I gather up my coat and bag, take my beer glass, walk up to him. I threw the contents of my beer glass all over him. It felt great. Put it on the bar and walked out. They rush over and apologized to him. Nobody apologized to me. Nobody acknowledged me. Nothing. Okay. Those are just a couple, but nope, that's not the one I really want to share. The one I want to share with you is one of the creepiest of all is when I was about 17, I was in a motorcycle accident. And my boyfriend was driving the motorcycle. I was on the back. A car rear-ended us. I ended up on the guy's hood, so my back got mixed up. I was pretty young, and I didn't know that much about automobile insurance, this kind of thing. But I know the boyfriend's mom recommended a doctor. So I go down to see this doctor for my back from this motorcycle accident. I'm in the examination room, and he comes in. He's got a lab coat on, and he's got kind of thick glasses, those kind that make the eyes look very swimmy. And as he comes over, he's talking to me, starting to ask me questions, and he comes right up to my leg, and his crotch. He puts it over my leg, and he starts rubbing his penis in his pants. Starts rubbing on me. He's humping me. I go into that moment, which I'm sure other women know this feeling. It's kind of frozen animation. What do you do? Well, this one, I was lucky. The nurse came in. He's quickly backed away. The nurse came in because he had to be someplace. So out he went. I immediately grabbed my clothes and left the place. But where was I going to go? Was I going to go make a stink at the front? I didn't know. Could I make a stink? I didn't know. I'm only 17. Do you get to do this? I knew that I was an insurance person. Would he think I was conning to try and get more money? I felt, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. Now, my not knowing what to do is not the problem. The fact is, a professional came in and actually humped a young woman's leg in an exam room in a doctor's office. Okay, but I'm sharing that to the World Wide Web to let you know it feels awful, and it feels awful to this day. I still can feel it in my body. It's disgusting, and it wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything. That was someone stepping outside of the normal behavior, and it's disgusting. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And anyone who does it is not okay. It's not okay. Stop the doing these things, you goddamn creeps. Like they say, you shine light on this stuff. Maybe we can change it. Maybe we can shout it out.